It's all over at Anfield. It has finished Liverpool 2, Rangers 0 in the Champions League. I predicted 3-1 Liverpool, so I didn't get the scoreline correct, but I did get the winning margin of the victory right, guys. Welcome back to another match review. Some Scotland TV. I'm not going to go too in depth into this one. Didn't take a lot of notes, to be fair. Didn't really take any notes. Fucking 10-hour shift. I get in, I sit down, have a boiled egg and toast, shitest dinner of all time, and then I get to watch one of the shitest performances I think I've seen. I mean, in terms of scoreline, it's a respectable scoreline. You've went to Anfield, big Champions League game, you've only lost 2-0. But if we look at the bigger picture, I thought Rangers were terrible tonight. I thought they were really, really bad. Gio went for something different, went for 5 at the back. It kind of worked because, like I said, Rangers only conceded 2 goals. Both of those goals were for set pieces. Now, even though Liverpool had countless amount of attacks, had a lot of opportunities, Rangers, for the most part, managed to defend. Al McGregor had to make a couple of big saves as well, but they kept the goal. They kept the scoreline down to 2. And like I said, there wasn't goals for open play. It was goals from set pieces. But the problem was, Rangers offered absolutely nothing. Rangers couldn't hold on to the ball. They couldn't seem to get any possession. Could barely string more than a couple of passes together, and especially in the first half, it was really, really bad. Now, he did decide to pick Morelos over Cholak. I agree with that decision. For me, I would have played Morelos tonight. But people are probably going to come out and say, well, he should have played Cholak. Morelos didn't do anything. I mean, how could Morelos do anything in that system, in that setup? Morelos isolated up front. He had no chance. And it would have been no different. In fact, it would have been worse if Cholak was up front. At least Morelos, he can make things happen. He'll run more. Cholak's essentially a penalty box striker. So it's unfair to blame Morelos here. I don't really want to hear people blaming Morelos. That wouldn't be right. Well, blame him if you want. I don't give a fuck. But, it wouldn't be right to blame Morelos. I think Gio here has to look in the mirror, right? 2-0 down. We get into the second half, right? So first goal, free kick, great free kick, Alexander Trent. You know what? Brilliant goal. Free kick, top bins. McGregor can't do nothing about it. Then we get into the second half. King gives away a penalty. I mean, people might want to criticise King here, but I actually thought he was the best defender Rangers had tonight by quite a margin. I think he's one of the better defenders at the club. If it was me, I'd probably, when they're both fit, my partnership, if I had to pick the team, would be Suter and King. That's my opinion. That's the 2 I would pick going forward. But no, I like King. I think he's a good player. Gave away the penalty. I thought it was soft. I can see why it's been given, and I'm not going to say it isn't a penalty, but I mean, it is soft. The legs there, and Jota basically just, Jota knows what he's doing. He can see the leg, and he essentially uses King's leg to trip himself up. I don't know if to me, it's a very, very soft penalty. I get by the rules as a penalty, but there wasn't much in it. Ball goes in, McGregor dives the wrong way. Salah goes down the middle, 2-0. And Gio, for whatever reason, just refused to make changes. Almost like it was damage limitation. Almost like he was happy just losing 2-0. A lot of people might say, well, they only lost 2-0. Celtic lost 3-0 to Real Madrid at Celtic Park. The difference is, at Celtic Park, Celtic actually had a go at Real Madrid. Celtic were by far the better team in the first half. And Celtic, on another day, if they took their chances, especially the chance as well in the start of the second half, Celtic could have been 2 or 3-0 up against Real Madrid. I mean, Rangers, never really had any opportunities apart from the last 10 minutes where they managed to get forward a little bit, and they had created a couple of chances. He brought on Sakala. By the time he brought Cholak on, Morelos was already off. I didn't understand it. I mean, half an hour to go, you're 2-0 down. Why not bring Cholak on and keep Morelos on at the same time and have them both up front, and try and get balls up to them, try and let them do something, see if they can create anything together. But no, he was persistent on just having one of them up front, and on their own, not a lot they can do. I think Gio got it all wrong tonight, man. Yeah, the 5 at the back may have contained Liverpool a bit, and may have kept the scoreline down, but I mean, Rangers, as soon as they went a goal behind, never looked like getting back in the game because they never looked like scoring. Late on, you had Matondo with a good opportunity, saved by Alisson, kind of went under Alisson's legs, but it almost hit his arse, and it almost went in. Had a corner ball dropped to Cholak, shot saved by Alisson. So I mean, there was a couple of chances late on, but I mean, by that stage, damage was already done. Liverpool had a lot of opportunities towards the end as well, but McGregor, like I said, made some good saves. Here, like I said, scoreline, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like they got humped. In terms of scoreline, they didn't get humped, but it looks like a scoreline where Rangers were in the game, but it's lying. They weren't really in the game because they never looked like scoring. I know 2-0, you can argue Nick's goal is crucial. Rangers get it, right in it, but they never looked like getting it, and Gio never really done anything from the sidelines to change the game, to make it look like they could get anything. So, look, like I said, result scoreline wise, it's not a horrible result. It's only 2-0. But at the end of the day, I think Rangers needed to get a result here. They haven't got a result. And this essentially, rules them out of getting anything at the Champions League. Now, they do have a chance, I guess, of still getting third. Ajax only have 3 points. So, I mean, if Rangers can get a win at Ibrox and Napoli, beat Ajax in Italy, then Rangers are back level on 3 points. Even if Rangers lose at Ibrox to Liverpool and Napoli beat Ajax, it's still only 3 points. Rangers still have to play Ajax at Ibrox. So, I mean, if they can get their act together, if they can get a couple of results, third place is still open here for Rangers, but they're going to need to improve performance-wise. It's just going to have to be better, man. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, 2-0 on the night. Could have been a lot more. That's my opinion, guys. Let us know what you think down below. Leave a like, leave a subscription, and I'll catch you later. Peace.